Scotland's history on the timeline is the Jacobite rebellions, 1715 and 1745. A Jacobite was a person that supported the Stuarts. Now, Mary Queen of Scots was a Stuart, and they were on the throne at that time. So the Jacobite was a person that supported that and believed in that. And the most important person from this time in history was Bonnie Prince Charlie. He was nicknamed the Young Pretender. There was also a very famous battle at this time as well, and it was the Battle of, can anybody read that word up there? Culloden. Has anybody been there? That was in 1746 that happened, and they lost this time. Scotland lost, and that was what the song "Over the Sea to Skye" was about. Was when Bonnie Prince Charlie fled over to Skye to get away from the English to try and escape. But yeah, they wanted to ban the tartan, so that was at the time when the tartan was banned, and they weren't allowed to wear it. They also banned the bagpipes. People weren't allowed to play the bagpipes at that time either. And it was at the same time, around about this time, that the Highland clearances happened. Very important time in history. It was when people were kicked off their land and forced to move away. And they moved away, and they emigrated to America and Canada. So what happened was the houses were actually burnt down, and they had to move away because they didn't have anywhere to live. So people were forced to move away, and a lot of people moved to America. This is Ellis Island, and this is where all the immigrants landed when they arrived in New York. This is a toe-tapping one. This is like the fusion of American and Scottish traditional music. So once this gets going, I want you all to clap along and stamp your feet to this one. Okay? So the intro first, okay?
Do you know a Robert Burns poem?
Oh, we do know Robert Burns?
Yeah,
you know lots. Have you ever done To a Louse or To a Mouse? Those are two of his poems that he wrote for children. They're quite funny ones, and arguably his most famous one, Tam O'Shanter.
About the poem about the guy who has a wee drink and goes home on his horse, because you didn't have a bus in those days. You had to get a horse to go home. You had to get a wee horse, and he gets chased through the cemetery by the devil. And then...
Does anyone know the song Ye Banks and Braes? No? Well, we're going to learn it just now. Ye banks and braes, oh morning dew, how can ye bloom so fresh and fair? How can ye shine, ye little bird? And I say we full of care.
mouse off and rides off on his grey mare Meg, for his long, dark, lonely ride home. When I got told my husband I didn't want to go to America, but I had to. I packed my things and headed to the